Hey everybody, Alex Miller at Capneon here. There's a lot of apocalyptic conversation about AI recently, and there's an elephant in the room that nobody's talking about that I've noticed all that much. And I don't want to talk about it either, but I think somebody should. There's all these different reasons we're scared of AI. A big part of the internet and the information technology ecosystem is actually porn, and we don't talk about it very much. Generative AI is going to turbocharge that world, and probably more so at its most disgusting and seedy corners. So it's probably a great blessing right now if you go to the OpenAI website that they're a little bit Victorian about what they let you put in, because the potential for really vile, totally morally unacceptable, disgusting content to spew out is really high. I think it's worth looking at a little bit of secret history here, where porn is a really big and important part of the internet, and these people need servers and all these things like any other business, and it's just kind of hushed up, and people don't want to touch it, don't want to talk about it. You can look at a number of examples. So Wirecard, this German payments company that ended in disgrace, so they're a little bit of an odd example, but you can look at them as something that's actually happened quite a few times, where some clients are kind of shady and most people don't want them, like processing credit cards for porn sites. And Wirecard was one of many businesses that actually got their start doing that kind of thing, and then threw those clients overboard when they became more respectable. So the economics of somebody helping out, at least to get off the ground before they can move on to something else, are they're there. And there's it's just obvious there's like a lot of demand for weird pictures of stuff, like celebrities wearing different clothes. And then I don't even want to speak of the kind of horrible stuff that could happen. There's a lot of demand out there for a porn LLM, and somebody's going to satisfy that demand. I think this is worth bringing up in a serious context, because you can look at this one area and you can see that these regulation problems are actually pretty serious. That if anybody can out there has like an LLM spewing stuff out, or I guess I should be talking about the image side more so, there's a lot of potential harm in that. It's really hard to stop somebody from just operating in some shady foreign country. It's really hard to stop somebody from getting one of these open source things and reverse engineering a little bit. You can see in this example, okay, regulation is actually very hard, and the consequences of not doing any could actually be really, really disgusting, sort of apocalyptically disgusting, if you're somebody that's been following issues with, say, revenge porn for a long time. And, honestly, I usually try to sound more in these videos like I know everything and I have all the answers, and this one is just really tough and disgusting. And it seems like there's really no choice, and that's kind of why I'm bringing it up. There's really no way forward except somebody stepping in and putting some stern regulations down about how you handle these things, and I don't even know the answers for how you keep stuff from flowing in somewhere else that's more permitting, but it doesn't seem to me like it's a tenable option to just be too laissez-faire in this corner. And I once again I want to emphasize we don't talk about this stuff very much, and there's danger in that. And so when I'm in a more polite conversation where we pretend that this world doesn't exist, I find it very easy to slide into a little bit more of a libertarian attitude. But then when I look at this particular area, no, I just don't see it working. So that's kind of heavy, weird stuff. I hope I didn't ruin your lunch or something. But I think the moral issues here are quite grave, and this is a category that, at least on LinkedIn, we do not discuss at all. And I think in some ways, it is the most dangerous one and the most deserving of discussion.